Hey Scorpio, welcome back. This is your message for September 6th through the 12th, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. During this time, there is a lot going on astrologically. On September 6th, Uranus is in Gemini going retrograde for the first time, possibly for most of us in our lifetime. The last time Uranus transited Gemini was in 1941 to 1948. On the 7th, there is a lunar eclipse in Pisces, signaling a significant chapter closing. This is one that has been held on to unconsciously. Thank you so much for joining me here today as we find out more about what is going on and how we can adapt and or maneuver this. If this video is yours, like this video, subscribe, and as always, check the description box for more. Today, I'm using the Adventure Tarot for you, my lovely Scorpios. The Three of Swords in reverse is signifying splitting the deck. You could be healing from something during this time and are recovering from something during this time. Justice. Got Libra energy right off the bat. The World card, wow. Fixed energy, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. And the Six of Swords. Things are balancing out. Everything is ahead of you and in front of you. And you were moving on from something here in the past. This makes me feel like you've gone through quite the awakening and realization of into who you are and who the people are around you in a very good way. You have Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Well, not all is lost with these three cards here in your current situation. It is telling me a lot about how the Uranus and Gemini going retrograde is going to be impacting you and how you're going to be doing a lot of thinking about how the legacy that you're leaving and or not leaving is potentially opening up some doors to you in regards to what could be before you and the energies that you've been feeling before. So it's almost as if the puzzle pieces are starting to fit together now. We got the Nine of Wands. Nice. You could be really taking a look back at all your life and then doing a lot of communicating, informing, standing your ground around something. Really, this makes me also feel like there was something you learned in your past. You didn't quite learn in your past, but you learned it now after the fact. And there's something about that you're going to really be standing up for. We've got Three of Wands in reverse. This isn't something you look forward to because that means that you're going to be standing your ground for something. Queen of Swords in reverse. Guide of Swords in reverse. Oh, no, King of Swords in reverse. Interesting. So this makes me feel like that something may not be right. You might have to actually be fairly aggressive with your tactic in this. You don't look forward to doing this. This makes me feel like there's a trigger coming your way that you're going to have to really, you might be accused of something or you feel like someone's, like you might be feeling kind of attacked in something here. Scorpio. You're not feeling left on the cold. You don't have problems surrounding money necessarily. Obviously more is better, but I do feel that you're fairly taken care of, but there's something here in regards to what you could be leaving behind if there's anything you should or could be leaving behind. This might be feeling like you could be feeling some kind of resentment around wanting to leave anything behind in general. Now, I do sense a big transformation around all of this. This makes me feel like, well, it's their fault, and then there's the whole, well, that's your fault, and then it's the back and forth again. So I do feel that there's an energy of, as someone who might be an elder in the situation, I do feel I'm speaking to something like that, where it's someone needs to, and or may need to look inward to be the example and or leader in the situation. So the challenge of the situation is carrying the burden, carrying the load. This is also giving in to another person, because someone might not be, might be needing to focus more on themselves and what they can receive versus what they should be given. And I gotta rein my ears around that on the right side. Okay, so you'll be thinking of a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. Overall energy of this message for Scorpio, September 6th to the 12th, is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Not having all that you want during this particular time, and potentially could be grinding down and getting what it is you want. This is a huge change of perspective, and makes me feel like that there's fueled by anger, fueled by fear, fueled by wanting to get what is yours. And then it can't come fast enough, but I also feel like there's something around a projection onto another projecting onto you. Tell me more about the Guide of Swords in reverse. What is this about? Four of Pentacles, someone's attached to something. It could be having a lot to do with money. They could be maybe not getting enough. And someone could be asking or wanting to borrow, and it's like, who do you think you are? I've got all this and this and this. And so this kind of makes me feel like someone's getting a rude awakening. Tell me more. Why is the Three of Wands in reverse here? The Magician. What it is that you're trying to manifest is not going to come in right away. You have to actually still speak it into existence as well. So once you get yourself into alignment, your spirit into alignment with it, then you will receive it. Tell me more about the Guide of Pentacles in reverse. Why is that here? Four of Cups. Okay, so this is telling me more in regards to what you're being offered from the universe, and that it's not in alignment with what it is that you had in mind, and that there's some things that you're having to let go of and shift within that. This may mean that you might have made up a choice around something too. Tell me more about the Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Wands. Yeah, the decision is being made at this particular time. One more card here. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You see that something is growing where you'd like it to go. So now you're having to make that choice on what brings you, what it is you're looking for and what it isn't. And it makes me feel like someone is looking towards a new path here that I see. And it could be about what it is that that's not collaborating with another person and hanging on to what it is that you do have. So this is like someone's letting go of a little bit so that they can go and grasp the experience that they're looking for. Tell me more about the outcome of this message for Scorpio, September 6th and 12th. And the Three of Pentacles in the upright, and the Scout of Pentacles in reverse. So collaborating on a particular business opportunity that may be still yet to lift off. This might mean that there's a need for more maturity in regards to the grounding of the project that you're working on. You have to give it more time. Ultimately, that's what that might mean there. Bottom of the deck, Chariot. It's going to be successful, but it's not going to be quite strong yet. It is going to be fulfilling in regards to you going towards your goals and your dreams. So then what is the advice of this message? Explorer Pentacles in reverse. Could be a little bit about humbling yourself a little bit. Not everything's going to happen all at once. It could be about seeing where we might have been not knowing our true value, what it is that you're bringing to the table, and not necessarily living that out in your own truth. This makes me feel like you have lost some sense of belief in yourself and wanting to not necessarily take the step forward. So there's something here that is saying to bring that back into balance within yourself so that you can do that. And that makes me feel like you're going to have to do that in order to handle what's going to come your way here in the future, okay? Thank you so much for joining me here today. This is your message for September 6th through the 12th, my lovely Scorpios. Check your other signs for more, and I'll see you around. Bye.